Hi there, welcome back to Sharp. You'll be pleased to know that I've managed to get a leaf twig on order, so that's going to be here pretty soon, and I'm really looking forward to testing that out. Sorry for no videos for a while, but I've been away traveling, been to Croatia and been away on a holiday and stuff. In the meantime, I thought I would just give you a little bit of an overview of the shaving cream that I use every single time I trial one of the subscription razors. So I always talk about keeping it consistent. I think it means that it's a fair test of every blade if you use the same cream. So this is what I use. It's Geo Trumpers, and the one that I like is called Limes. They come in sandalwood, roses, I don't know, lots of different scents. And yeah, just to kind of talk this through, so I'll give you a bit of a detailed run through on this. So the cream, so it's not, so traditional shaving soaps come as a bar of soap, which you would generally use a badger brush to lather, get quite a load of the soap on the end of the badger brush, and then you would use a dish, like a shaving dish, to really lather that soap up in a little bowl, and then you'd apply that to your face. Now to me that takes a bit of extra time, and you know, getting that lather in a bowl and then the bowl sits there and stuff, it's kind of extra hassle. This cream is like a soft cream, so it's not a hard soap, but it's also a lot nicer, I think, than the sort of shaving goos like the you know, the Gillette Labs or the gels or whatever. So the way I would apply it is with a badger brush. So this, I think you can get synthetic ones. This is made of badger hair. I don't know if badgers are killed or maimed or murdered in order to make it, or whether they just pluck a few out of their tails. But anyway, it's a badger brush. And when you store your badger brush, it's important to store it in a little stand or something which hangs downwards. So I've had this one for years. I don't even clean it or anything. It doesn't smell, doesn't get manky. So yeah, if you hang it downwards, then it dries out facing downwards. They come in different tightnesses. So I have a travel one, which is a bit looser. This is quite a nice tight knot, which means that it's kind of stiff on your face, which I prefer to the loose floppy ones. If it's nice and stiff, you get a good lather. So let me just show you how I lather up using this stuff. You can see I think I've got 3 days growth on there, which is nice and ready for a shave. I put in a fresh blade into a Bold King, which you know is my favorite. So just give me a second. I'll show you how I lather. So crucial to get hot water on that beard and get it nice and sort of warmed up and soft. Then I get my badger brush and I dip that in the hot water for a while as well. So that needs to be as hot as, you know, nice and hot. It doesn't need to be soaking wet with this stuff, so I give it a few shakes. Like there's not much wetness in there. And then honestly, you hardly need any of this stuff. So look, I just dip the brush in, kind of get a bit on there, and then that's almost enough to get going. And the delightful thing about this shaving cream is you can lather it on your face. And why do I like it? Well, I think you're not getting your hands all covered in stuff whilst you get it rubbed in, which is kind of, might sound weird, but you can really, like, you can feel these tight bristles really like rubbing those hairs and getting them nice and lifted up, especially if you go against the grain. I mean, I've got quite a long beard on, especially for you guys for today to do this. You don't have to get it all in your mouth, you can just go around the edges. And yeah, I mean, you can see the hairs poking through that, but it's such a nice rich lather, and it's not gooey. It's just like a beautiful creamy, like really creamy. It's like putting, I don't know, beautiful yogurt on your face or something. So you see how quickly it is to stick on, and that was with, you know, quite a good bit of lathering. And then here we go, straight in for the a brand new Bold King. Water's not that hot anymore. It's going to need a serious bit of chopping to get through this hair, and whether you want to watch me beavering away, I'll try and get it done nice and quick. So So yeah, you can see that the cream doesn't drag. Like, I've had a few comments from Desperate Dan and Edward saying that when I have issues with the other razors, it's probably because I'm using stuff that mixes with the goo strips. So this razor blade, the Bold King, has got no goo strips, so it doesn't interfere with this shaving cream, and the cream just enough lubrication to give it a really lovely shave. I mean, it smells great as well, the limes. I think the limes is the best. There's sandalwood, there's violet, quite a few different variations. I'm about to go out to a baby shower, so I better get nice and smart for it. Mark Graham, big shout out to you, one of my subscribers, I hope, still. Okay, nearly there. Sorry, bit of a hacking job today because it was so long. Had to chisel through it, but the Bold King does me proud. And if you haven't used a badger brush before, then get one. I really would. There we go, smooth as a baby's bum. The baby shower that I'm about to go to. That is delightful. So, top tips. Try a badger brush. They're fantastic. You really feel clean. It's much better than just sticking a bit of that sort of gunk on your face and scraping it off. And I mean, I'm not getting commission or anything for any of these things, but I do love this Geo Trumpers. A pot like that will last you for ages, like, maybe a year, because you only need a tiny bit each time. So yeah, I thought I'd tell you about that. I might do a review of this stuff, which I've used a few times. I try and use everything when I'm trying out a new blade, just to see if they make a difference. But yeah, I keep it consistent when I'm testing. So that's it. Talk to you all soon. Thanks very much. Stay sharp.